But most importantly, we all we're in public service, and it's hard to be creative and flexible because we're in a government setting and we have rules and procurement, and we have to go to a board of supervisors. It's your elected body that governs this community. And I've had the pleasure to work with Supervisor Nate Miley for most of my time working for Alameda County. And I've worked in county government for 33 years. And I've never worked for and with somebody like Nate Miley. I've never seen an elected official work harder for their constituents. I've never worked with an elected official that listened more intently to what his staff and county partners had to say. And I never doubted that if we needed help, he would be there to push things through, because ultimately everything we do has to go to the MAC. Thank you, Mark Crawford, Sheila Kuna, and Ted Ritchie for taking out tons of time to work on this project for the MAC. We have to go to the Planning Commission, Mark Crawford on the Planning Commission now. But really, ultimately, our board has to make huge multi-million-dollar decisions and investment decisions on projects that we dream about. And so with that, I'd like to introduce Supervisor Nate Miley, who made all our dreams come true.
Well, thank you, Eileen, for those nice complimentary remarks. Mark had me, she told me I was tearing up over there, saying all those glamorous and glorious things. But yeah, this is unimaginable. In our dreams, we couldn't have imagined something like this. I know Mark and I were talking. How many of you remember the Daughtry's building? What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Yeah, this is really fantastic. And there were a lot of struggles, over the years. I've been the county supervisor here since 2000, and I mean, we've had a lot of struggles trying to deal with this particular property. There was a lot of naysayers in terms of what should be done. At one point, people wanted to put a billiard hall here. Said, no, we're not doing that. There were other projects and other proposals, and Eileen, who heads up our former redevelopment agency, she was always keeping tabs on this with our Citizens Advisory Committee for Redevelopment when we had it in existence. And, we had redevelopment prior to it being ended. And I'm not going to go down that road again because redevelopment should have never ended because we were doing good projects out here in the unincorporated area with redevelopment dollars. But nonetheless, persevered. And as Eileen pointed out, I've been very fortunate to have appointed some really good folks to the Castro Valley Municipal Advisory Council, which really takes on the responsibility to give the Board of Supervisors advice on what should happen here in Castro Valley. Mark Crawford over there was the chair of the Castro Valley Municipal Advisory Council. Mark, raise your hand. Mark over there, Mark Crawford. He's a business owner out here. Ken Carboni. Ken's around here somewhere. Where's Ken? There's Ken right there. Ken's the chair now, but Ken was on the Planning Commission. I've worked with Ken since I've been a county supervisor. Ken helped to deliver Trader Joe's. That was one of the very first projects we worked on back in the early 2000s, Trader Joe's, and Ken's a business owner, and we're still pushing hard to make things happen. And to see this is just fantastic. They've given me some prepared remarks, so let me try to make sure I get to these remarks before I stray too much. We're here to celebrate the transformation of the Daughtry's building into the Castro Valley Marketplace. Also, we're here to celebrate the successful public-private partnership. The Castro Valley Marketplace development is the last chapter in the former redevelopment agency's efforts to positively transform this blighted building. The Castro Valley Marketplace met all the county's goals for redevelopment of the former Daughtry's building, which were offer new, unique, and high-quality restaurants, food, and retail options. A catalyst project, attract new customers, shoppers, and diners to downtown Castro Valley. Activate the Paseo with outdoor dining. Deliver a transformative design and outstanding architecture. all of that was achieved. If you take a look around, it is clear that the Castro Valley Marketplace met all of the county's goals. This public-private partnership led to the private investment of over $10 million. I want to thank Craig and his team, and we worked hard with them, and any obstacles they came up with, we tried to make sure those barriers were removed. When COVID hit us about a year ago, we made sure that the marketplace was considered an essential service so that it could operate, be open, and it had a soft opening, but now it's the official opening today. So I want to thank Craig and his team for their investment here, working with us to make this Castro Valley Marketplace a success. The Castro Valley Marketplace would not have been possible without a community-driven vision that started with Ken over there and Dave Knutson. Where's Dave? Is Dave here today? In spirit, right, that's right, Dave did pass away. But the Knutson's right next door here. We really took Dave and Ken working with Craig to make this happen. The shared parking and things of that nature was really, really important. And as I said, I want to thank the Castro Valley MAC, especially 3 members of the Castro Valley MAC who served on the Castro Valley Marketplace Subcommittee. Sheila Cunha, who's a business person here in Castro Valley, Ted Ritchie, who's since moved away but was on the MAC, and also a business person, and Mark Crawford. I want to thank Craig once again for his commitment and investment in Castro Valley. Craig transformed Lafayette, so we're transforming Castro Valley. I'm not saying we want to make Castro Valley Lafayette, but if that's what you like, we're going to keep walking down that road with Craig and Ken, because they're looking to do something at the Flying A service and the Castro Valley Lumber as well, to do some other projects there. So, I represent Oakland, this area, and Pleasanton, and by far, this is a remarkable achievement. I always tell folks I like to come to openings because everybody's happy and joyous. There's no criticism, and hopefully there's no criticism today in terms of what this project has produced here in Castro Valley. It's a destination point. I hear there's music here on Fridays and Saturdays. I hear it's packed. I hear it's going well. This is just really, really fantastic. And as I said, we could not have imagined this in our fondest dreams. Could not have imagined this. So I'm very thankful to represent Castro Valley over the last couple of decades. And let's just say, we could say the best is yet to come, but it's going to be hard to top this. So thank you all.
All right, who wants to hear some more speeches? Who wants to hear about a ribbon cutting and opening this building up and sharing this? Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for making this your new favorite place. And thank you for sharing it with your neighbors. The very special businesses that are here appreciate all your support, and you are greatly appreciated. We're proud to be here for you. Welcome to the Castro Valley Marketplace. We're going to do a ribbon cutting in front of these doors and stage that. And I know there's a pair of scissors, so be careful you don't get poked. They're pretty good size. While we're waiting for them to set up, I want to share with you just my first interaction with Mark Crawford. We went to an interview, and Mark pulled me aside after the interview. He said, if you get selected, you better make sure that I can't recognize the building. I don't want to do just a little lipstick. You have to do something truly special. My dear friend Sadish Mahindra happened to hear that. And so he worked tirelessly to create the design and the impact here that met Mark's standards. And I hope, Mark, you feel like we've achieved that goal. Sadish worked tirelessly to make that happen, and we hope you all enjoy the results. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. That's good encouragement. You can do it.
No, Kristen.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kevin.
Smile, smile. I want to see every eye. Craig! Craig! Craig!
He's doing business.
All right, I know. We can't help himself. All right, good. Perfect. Smile. Please, I am.